Afternoon.
Good afternoon. If you have a question, please raise your hand and we'll try to get round the room as well as we can with the microphones. And we will begin with Ian from Sky. In the middle.
Where?
In the middle there.
How are you?
Thank you. Tony Rudiger
What are you doing?
has not travelled. He's had surgery. How much are you going to miss him for the rest of this season? And I gather Gary Cahill has not travelled. Is there a problem with Gary?
Cahill is out. He's a medical for a problem to his tendon. Come si dice tendine d'Achille? Achilles tendon. So he's out. He's out at the moment. I hope to recover him in 1 week, but I don't know at the moment. I have to speak to the doctor. But he is out from starting 4 or 5 days ago. So we are in trouble with the centre backs. In the last 2 trainings, we played with Azpilicueta as a centre back because in case I think that he is the only one that can play there. So we are in trouble now, but I think it's normal, can happen. We played 58 matches, and so in the past we were lucky with the injuries. In the last 10 days, no. Are you worried?
Are you?
A little.
And Tony Rudiger, how disappointing that he won't be able to play for you?
I think that Rudy is out at least for 3 months. I spoke with him yesterday. Of course, he is really disappointed, but as I said to him, can happen. He has only to think to return better than before. When you have serious injuries, as you know, it is very difficult to remain the same. You can be better or worse. I think Rudiger is very strong, so I think that he will return better than before. But of course, now he is really disappointed.
Tony.
Just another quick question on injuries. Is Willian okay after?
Willian is okay. It was only a knock, and so today in the morning he had the training with the group. I think that he will be able to play.
And there are no other injury problems other than
No,
Kay?
no, at the moment.
Okay.
Of course, Callum, but.
Okay, in front of Tony, please. In front.
Two questions. Is the most important match of your career this against Eintracht, and contrarily to the other clubs, Italian clubs in the last years, you have a great feeling with this competition. Is there a reason?
But I think with this competition, I had a feeling also in Naples, because with Naples I played 8 matches in Europa League, and we won 6 matches, 1 draw, and we lost only 1 time, only once. So the feeling with the competition is good. At the moment, we need to get the top 4 in Premier League, because we want to play the next Champions League. Of course, Europa League is important. It's a very important trophy. but we need to think also to the Premier League, because we want to get the Champions League through the Premier League.
Okay, at the back there.
And as you know, it's very difficult to arrive in the top 4 in Premier League. If you think that Chelsea, for getting the final in League Cup, has to play against Liverpool in Liverpool, against Tottenham twice. Tottenham and Liverpool are in the semi-final in Champions League, and in the final we played against the City. So it was like a Champions League, only the League Cup in England. So you can understand very well that it's very difficult to get the Champions League through the Premier League.
I heard that your flight was delayed. How complicated was your travel? And the second question is, Adi Hütter told that he is a fan from you and your football. What do you think about him?
Oh, the flight for me is not important. The training in the morning was a regular training, and for me the training is really very important. If the flight is late, it's a problem for you, but not for us.
Simon at the front there.
Hi Maurizio. Back to Rudiger. Obviously he injured his knee at Liverpool. Can you just confirm this is a different injury, that he wasn't rushed back, that you don't regret playing him at Old Trafford?
No. We tried to arrive at the end of the season, but the injury was there. Come si dice menisco in inglese? Meniscus. He had a problem to his meniscus, and so the menisco was broken. We tried to arrive to the end of the season because sometimes you are able to do it, to play for 1 month, but the situation was the same. And so he was unlucky, but the situation or without the match or with the match was the same. At the end of the season, he has to have a surgery.
Okay, last two, and then we've got to go Liam, and then in the middle.
Maurizio, you've spoken about the defensive injuries that Chelsea have. How confident are you that Andreas Christensen is ready physically, mentally, to play the biggest games of Chelsea's season?
Oh, Christensen during the season has played about 25 matches, so he is ready. I hope he will be very fresh, mentally and physically. But I am sure that he is ready to play in every match. It's not a problem. The problem is only the number, because at the moment we have only 2 centre backs, and so the problem is the number. But I am really very confident with Andreas, because he is ready. He played very important matches very well. So Christensen is not a problem for us. The problem is the number at the moment.
Okay, last question, gentleman there.
Hello, Mr. Sarri. You are a favorite with your team against Frankfurt, but how do you see the development from Eintracht Frankfurt, and what are the hazards Frankfurt brings for Chelsea?
Oh, I don't know, because I respect very much Eintracht. They played against Inter in this competition. They played against Benfica in this competition. They are really very dangerous, a very dynamic team with a great intensity. Physically with the same characteristics of Slavia Praga, but the quality is different, especially in the offensive players. So I think that they are really very dangerous at home, but also away. And so for us, it will be really very difficult to get a final, I think.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening.